We are going live.
Let's get this started. Give it the pause.
Here. All right. And we're going live. Here we go. The room is filling up. I think we're going to have a good turnout today. I was thinking about it, John. Dale's probably skipping out on tonight because this is like peak yard work season.
I don't know. I think he's he joined us last night for study hall. So it may be peak husband season.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. All right. Here we go. Okay, never gets old.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is John. Right now, it's just Cassandra Loomis, Kim, and myself, and Timmy. I think everybody knows that they show up a few minutes late, the cast of characters that draw with us, which is fine. We got a fun night ahead of us. Timmy, I'm going to let you explain what we're doing tonight. I just want to say before you start, Timmy, is that if you're new to us, welcome. There's a couple of things we really like that will make it more fun for you and more fun for everybody. Is we do 4 20-minute poses. And then at the end, we share the drawings that you post. So at the end of each post, try to post your drawing. And Timmy, you have all the information of it's there with the reference of where to post, and it's hashtag illustration isolation on Instagram is the best way.
Yeah, we'll make sure everybody's got it. We're all set.
And so tonight we are drawing some screen captures or some stills from a movie that was made local here in Kansas City at Lake Lotawana. And Timmy, I'll let you explain the movie and talk about Trevor a little bit.
Yeah. So every week, if you're new, every week we try to come up with new stills, new photography. We try to reach out to photographers we really admire. We're lucky enough to know the Wade brothers and Rush Wade, RW2 Productions and Art House, which has introduced us to all these new cool photographers. And Trevor Hawkins and Nathan Kincaid are 2 producer and filmmaker that I know through RW2. Trevor is an incredibly talented director. I reached out to him and said, hey, just wondering if we could use some stills from your movie. Lotawana was a movie that it's actually let me make sure I say this right. It's actually the first movie to be made into an NFT. So topical, right? Very topical, exciting thing.
Enough said.
Enough said. We don't want to start any fires tonight. But no, they're 2 really talented individuals. Trevor mortgaged his home to make this movie, a low budget movie. Really incredible. I think it was made with like a team of like no more than 10 people total. Takes place in Lotawana, and it's not like this is a big deal. They were, it's been really critically acclaimed. Outside Magazine gives us all the feels. So that's a pretty cool credit, I think. So no, they're really incredible. The film is beautifully shot, and you're going to see that because you're going to see just a few of the stills we grabbed tonight that we thought would be great for drawing. If you want to learn more about the film, you want to check it out, I am going to share a link to it. Highly recommend that. Most importantly, tonight, we're going to recommend you share your artwork with us because that's our favorite part of it, is being able to see what you're drawing, what you're working on. So please share it to Instagram using the hashtag illustration isolation and tag @visualartspassage. I also included some tags for the film. It's on the webpage. We're going to link it in the chat as soon as I'm done gabbing. But other than that, please draw with us. Please enjoy. I hope if this is your first time, please join in the fun. And for starters, go to the chat, select panelists and attendees, and tell us where you're tuning in from.
All right.
That's all I've got. Sorry for rambling.
No, that's great. And here's the shots. Timmy sent me a Dropbox full of reference. These are cropped from what you probably have, just so I could show them its size. But the reference and the lighting in these are terrific. And second pose, third pose. I thought this would be really fun. That kind of little past profile is a tough. You got to really nail it. But it's a fun thing to do. And then I thought this would be really different for the end. It's a great shot and a really great silhouette and shape of rider and bike together that work really well together. So some people that like drawing bikes and mechanical objects, that will be fun to do. Okay, it's time to draw. You have the information of where to post and everything. So let's get going. I was warming up a bit before we started and have a little bit of a drawing already started. But that's what happened.
Extra pressure tonight.
That's what happens when you get here early. So
cool. We've got a few beginners in the crowd. That's awesome. Who's the first time joining us tonight?
Ooh, that's fun. Nice group of first timers.
Dang, a lot of newbies. This is great. Well, welcome.
Cassandra, don't run them off.
Just you wait. So many fun facts.
Well, we've got a light crew right now, but I promise you we're gonna have a few more people join us throughout the night, or I'm gonna have to start drawing, which probably the fastest way for us to lose viewers.
Yeah, I normally paint, but I was telling John and Timmy, I was very excited. I was able to get my second vaccine yesterday, but it left me a little fatigued today. So pulling out the paint and trying to do quick paintings just seemed like it was going to be a little more complicated tonight.
Tonight might be we need a bass player, pull them from the crowd.
But if I'm on it, I want to try do the Chris Payne technique with this.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's always best to do that when Chris is not here.
Right. No, I'm not going to do it when he's here. Thank you, Stephanie. Timmy, I watched a documentary, shocking news. Have either of you seen The Last Blockbuster?
I haven't. I've heard about it though. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
Just kind of the rise and fall of Blockbuster, and it brought back so many memories of like how the Blockbuster smells, like when you walk in and just like the stress of not trying to get your tape back in on time, things like that.
I spent hours walking the aisles of Blockbuster when I was in like middle school age. Hours. My mom is in the audience and she was so patient.
Terry, yeah, you think it was Alaska? It was Bend, Oregon. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, Bend, Oregon. Wow. Look at all the covers. I would pick out movies that were way too intense for a 10-year-old and would like find her and then she'd be like, no, put that back. I remember exactly what the VH cover of Scream was.
Oh, totally.
Because that was like the most forbidden movie, I think, when I was like in 6th grade.
Yeah.
So did you learn that if you like would wait her out, like save the ones you really wanted to the end. She would just like, parent fatigue, like give in and say, okay, you're fine. You're 8 and you can watch The Exorcist. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just about. Yeah, no. I loved Blockbuster. That, Netflix, the Netflix menu is kind of the new Blockbuster.
Right,
The
it is.
Blockbuster wandering.
Well, it was funny because like they go into like apparently Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix, in its early days for really, really cheap, and they kind of laughed them out of the room.
Well, people forget because I had a Netflix account in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible content. I mean, it was terrible. The streaming content, the video,
Oh, yeah.
the DVD mailers. I mean, and that was great, brilliant service, but the streaming was terrible. So at the time, I don't blame I don't blame them at the time for not being able to be as futuristic as we all expected.
Yeah. It was so it was a fun documentary. I don't want to like tell y'all everything that happened when you can watch it yourselves, but it was just very nostalgic. So for any of you missing those days, it also made me like, there are people who flock to Bend, Oregon, just like they showed this guy who flew out from Spain just to see the last Blockbuster in the world.
Yeah, I'm not that diehard for that. Well, I started watching Mayor of. We'll do our streaming catch up first. The top of the hour streaming.
Yeah.
Catch up. I started watching Mayor of Easttown.
I don't know that one.
Watch that. Oh, it's with what's her name? Somebody in the chat will say it's on HBO. Kate Winslet.
Oh, I started watching that too.
John, do you know what the biggest mystery in the show Mayor of Easttown is? How does that kid afford that Bronco?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only this show.
I actually said something to Marcia about that. I was like, no way. Look at the house. There's no way that kid
doesn't check out. He's behind on payments for his kid, but he's driving an $80,000 mint condition Ford Bronco. What? It's bad styling. Here's an art question. When using the photo reference, what's the best way to stay symmetrical?
Symmetrical?
Yeah.
I
carefully.
Yeah, well, I try not to be symmetrical. I mean, I look for overall shape and look for the differences more than I do the symmetry. But if you mean like keeping eyes and ears lined up, I always think, and just the way I started this was I started drawing the overall, trying to lay in the overall shape of it before I could find any of the in any of the features, and I'm still kind of just working my way through it. I've had a long day of drawing already, and I'm probably going to be a little slow, which is all right. But try to see the shape first, and then like when you find that you start to get the shape, you can pick one side and line it up with the other side and say, okay, well, the ear's at this height, it's got to be at the same height on the other side. And you'll see a little, slight differences too. I didn't really catch it right, but her left eyelid, this is slightly higher than this other eyelid. I have them very balanced.
If anybody in the audience does have a question. Oh, Dale's here, finally. Saving the day. All right. No, I was going to say, if anybody in the crowd does have a question, we are doing raise your hand audio questions. So unfortunately, if it's your first time and you're new to us, we're gonna have to get to know you first, and share some work, and maybe next time. But if you're a regular, we'll give you talking privileges, and we'd love a question. So to do that, just raise your hand, and I'll give you the privilege. And just a reminder to Tom Shannon, be very careful. Don't accidentally hit the raise the hand button.
See, and Bill's here.
Oh, great. See, I told you people were going to show up.
Oh, we have a few empty seats here.
Yeah, we got a few empty seats, Dale. Dale, we almost had to get, a bass player from the crowd. You're going to say, does anybody play drums?
We need a singer.
Yeah.
Can anybody sing?
Yeah. How are you doing, Dale?
Doing good. Busy, busy, busy.
Great.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, John. I had a crazy. I'm going to talk about something I can't talk about. So
Oh, that's fun.
I had this amazing experience that I can't talk about until I can talk about it. But wow. And it's art related, and it's one of those next step up kinds of things.
Ooh.
It's called a teaser.
Oh, nice.
Are you allowed to give any more hints, or just like quietly rock out to yourself that something awesome is happening?
Oh, sure. I can say that it involves it involves two eyes, a nose, and a face.
And a magazine cover.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. Oh, all right. So begins the game of 21 questions.
Nah, it's not going to
like
happen. It's not going to happen. But pretty cool.
Good for
One
you.
of those
Dave.
when you were a kid. What's that, Bill?
You're such a tease.
I am. Yeah.
I have this thing. I have a secret, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah. You know what? I'm coming in hot off the conversation, so that was the very top thing on my mind. And it sounded like Timmy was desperate for content. So-
Yeah, this is good content, Dale.
This is the best we've had so far.
Wow.
You guys
were
aren't excited
straight-
about the last Blockbuster documentary?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Cassandra.
I'm sorry, Cassandra, but we were scraping the barrel.
What was that, Cassandra? I'm probably into it.
I just watched this documentary on Netflix called The Last Blockbuster, and there's literally one Blockbuster left in Bend, Oregon, and they do a documentary about the rise and fall of the company and that little like mom and pop Blockbuster. It was delightful.
I find
should
that
read it.
fascinating.
We
And
Thank
these
you, Dale.
guys,
should rehash that whole conversation.
let's do NFTs after that.
Oh, actually, that it could be a discussion because
We've already done that.
This movie is an NFT.
What's an NFT?
This little
Where our reference comes from tonight, Dale, is a movie that was made locally in Kansas City that's gotten a lot of acclaim. And one of the things is it's a good movie, but it's also the first NFT movie film.
I didn't even know a movie film could be an NFT. So
So
That's interesting.
does that mean, what does that really mean in terms of us drawing it?
It means we're going to be rich, Bill.
Awesome.
No,
maybe this guy can pay off his mortgage.
no, I don't know. I think it just means we're just creating fun art. I think they get it. A lot of the photographers that have, donated their photos for us to use. I think it's really exciting and it's cool to see it go down another creative path. So, for the most part, everybody we've ever reached out to say, hey, can we use your photos? They're just like, yeah, that sounds cool. I've never thought of having that done,
Yeah, I was wondering about that. No, so no one's ever turned you down for this?
They have.
Oh, they have.
Nobody that I know.
Okay.
Nobody that I know.
I mean, the way to answer that is nobody of any consequence.
Right.
Yeah. No. And the feedback I've gotten from photographers is just like, no, this is cool. It's good spirited. It's fun. And I think it's obviously flattering. As a photographer, I would be flattered if I took a photo. Like, John, you did that portrait of my dad. It's very flattering to me that because you wanted to do a portrait of my dad, that the photo you chose was a photo I took, right?
I can see that.
It's fine, yeah.
I actually want to do a landscape from a photo that somebody else took.
I think the only type of photographer that would get like upset about an artist taking, and I could be wrong about this, like get upset about an artist taking the photo and then creating art with it, if it was like a really conceptual photo. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
if
that makes sense.
if the idea behind what was happening in the photo was so conceptual that is really the art of it, then I could see that being kind of like what you did is you just stole my idea, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not going to be much fun to draw from, most likely, either. So.
Exactly. It's just, yeah. So that, and we've never had a photo like that before. Other than I kind of feel like my photo with my dog with the Frisbee on its head.
Thanks for letting us use that, Timmy.
Yeah, you guys are welcome.
So awesome.
I know that was very personal.
It meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, Man Ray. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
But,
He's such a conceptually skilled man. Yeah.
Marcy, I'm drawing tonight instead of painting because I got my second vaccine, and I'm very excited about it, but it just has me a little tired today. So I just didn't want to have to pull out all the paints, but I still may pull a little paint and roll some on over. And since I don't have to go against Chris Payne, I may use his technique.
When I got mine today, when did you get yours?
I got mine yesterday.
Okay, and which one was it?
Pfizer.
Okay, I got the Moderna. So somebody told me to hydrate well, so I'm on my third bottle of Pedialyte.
Yeah. Like I have some electrolyte pills. So I just took like 2 of those, and I've just been drinking water. I mean, in general, like everything couldn't have gone better. It's great. I'm just a little tired today.
Well, I hope you feel better tomorrow.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm just excited that I was able to get the vaccine, so I'll take it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
we got about 3 minutes left on this drawing.
What?
Come on, man. Just a great face.
I need to know, is anybody in the crowd going to raise their hand tonight? Or are we going to have a quiet room? Don't be afraid. We're the ones who are afraid.
Very afraid.
Or I'm afraid. I think Dale would be excited to see some
I'm in.
to see something wild.
Some carnage go on here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's go.
Rebecca says Felicity's dying to raise her hand. Well, if Felicity has a question, and Rebecca, if she has permission from you, Rebecca, we're fine with that.
Yeah, Felicity, come on. I'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear her voice.
Yes. I think it's cool we're drawing movie stills.
Yeah.
I love drawing movie stills just on my own. I mean, I think they're interesting. They've got emotional content, well composed. everything, everything's thought out in a movie to me, in my mind, or at least most things, depending on the movie.
Dale will confirm this. This will be good for Rebecca and Felicity to know that Felicity and I confirmed the trade.
That's so
Oh, so here's John's bragging moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, John, give everybody some context for some newcomers.
I love the way Felicity draws. Felicity is 9 years old, and she is the daughter of a student from the Illustration Academy, Rebecca. And I love naive children's work, and Felicity is kind of at her peak right now of that. I mean, really fantastic work, and I love it. And so I just traded one of my pieces for two of hers, and I got the better end of the deal.
Oh,
I saw
I
which
need
one
to talk
she's
to
getting.
Felicity
It's
because
awesome.
I
Pardon
think
me?
it should be the other way.
Rebecca sent me a picture of which one she's getting from you. I think it's like awesome piece.
No, I think I got the better end of the deal. I like Felicity's work better than mine.
Well, I think it just also is so many wonderful memories for Felicity, for you. I think that's really special that you did that.
I'm very excited about it.
they're really good too. Those are
They're incredible.
John showed me that those are really good.
Well, that's how I was going to finish it, is I couldn't resist. I showed my class Felicity's work on Saturday, and how excited I was that we confirmed the deal.
Yeah, if anybody is tuning in and they think that this is like a joke or anything, it's
not at all.
real. It's real. It's what we all look forward to the most every Thursday.
Now, this is, I told my class I was sick of getting my butt kicked by a 9-year-old every Thursday, right? But she kicks everybody's butt.
Yeah.
I hope she can continue it.
Two for one, huh? That's a little, I don't know. I think Felicity could hold up for a second drawing.
Hey, I had a bargain hard to get the ones I wanted.
Yeah, they're beautiful drawings too. Just
They're gorgeous.
this is not a beautiful drawing, but it's okay.
Are we at 20 yet, John?
Oh yeah, we're just actually, because we talked quite a bit at the beginning, we're about the right place.
Great. So we're going to be moving on to the next image. So if this is your first time drawing with us, I can't tell you enough. The coolest thing about this is being able to check out everybody else's work. So we really recommend you share it on Instagram with us using hashtag illustration isolation. The tags are actually on the webpage we shared the photo reference on. So you can just grab it there. But I really recommend don't wait until the end to try and post everything, because you'll miss the stream of it and you won't be included. So right now is a great time to snap a photo, post it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's really fun.
It is. It is the best to see what everybody's done. It's exciting too, because we're all showing up every week, and you see improvement from people doing this all together every week. It's just exciting. So if you're new to it, just show it. We love to see it.
Yeah. John was showing in Sunday. John was showing some stuff he's done, I think just to show off. But it really is incredible. Like over the course of, it's been a year. That's a lot of work. You know, a lot of practice. So
Yeah, I've done between this and Bridge almost 400 drawings.
jeez, you must be getting really good, John.
I'm not. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm getting worse. I think it's my company I'm keeping here.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
I think we're all going to be fired soon.
That would be a great great grounds for dismissal.
John's drawings aren't getting
Yeah,
You're bringing me down, man.
my drawings weren't improving. We're gonna have to let you. We're on to the next. Is that what?
Yeah, we're going on to the next one.
Okay.
On to the next one. So ignore John. He's cheating.
No, I'm not cheating. Last time on the next one.
He says, I couldn't make it last week, but I wanted to say how thrilled I was to see everyone's drawing of Kiki. You all remember Kiki the Hairless Cat?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
cat.
The Sphinx?
Yeah. That cat had character.
That was a great photo, Lee.
There were some cool
Really
things done of that too.
Animals are coming back, though. I think that was our one of our most popular episodes, and it's because everybody's a maniac for their pets.
So true. I was listening to a new podcast called, I think it's called Art is Cool. I think that's what it's called. It's Ken Goshen. And
it's called Art is Cool.
yeah, I think that's what it's called. Art's Cool.
Oh, like art school, but art's cool.
Yeah, like COOL. And he like just talks about lots of different techniques, and they were just talking about like what makes a great work of art or just a good piece, because he also talks to some illustrators too. And it was just like he was mentioning about how when you're across a room and you see a piece and you don't see the realist view of it yet, you just see kind of the abstraction of it. And if that's interesting, you've got a good piece, because you want to come closer and look at it more.
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea behind thumbnails, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a good thumbnail, it's probably, you can wreck it for sure, but you're gonna have to try a little harder. I've wrecked some pretty good thumbnails.
Oh gosh. Me too.
Maybe the thumbnails weren't that good, Dale.
That is a distinct possibility.
That's what I usually find out. Man, I want to paint this. Well, maybe I made a bad decision.
Yeah, maybe that. Why did I want to paint that?
But in profile, this guy looks like Timmy.
That is very flattering, John.
No, it really does. It really does.
This is Timmy when I start talking about forbidden subjects like
Lawnmowers.
lawnmowers.
I'm the censor. Timmy, aka Big Brother. I should just present myself in a profile more.
There you go.
Yeah.
In prison, Timmy, the term is they call you the screw, and that's the guy, the guards.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh wow, a couple people have said it looks like me. I can assure you, if you met me in person, you'd be like, it doesn't.
This is like when all we could see was Dale looked like Vision in that poster.
Oh yeah.
That's because Dale is Vision.
I don't know. I told my family that you guys were saying that and they didn't see it. So maybe that's just how I come across.
A vision in spandex. That's what.
Yeah, you both have superhero outfits.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of it.
But Dale has many.
I do. I've got a closet full, and I'm not afraid to get him out of that closet. Today was a good spandex day, gotta say.
Had a nickel for
How far did you go?
42 today. Then I rolled in for the shot.
For new listeners, Dale's a cyclist enthusiast.
Oh, I was liking leaving the history to that.
I was wondering how long are we just gonna
Oh.
How long are we just gonna drag people along for this? Dale's he just loves spandex.
Yeah, I'm just a spandex guy, that's all.
Dale's a superhero.
Loves the feel of wind.
Oh gosh.
The guy I ride with often, his son is this guy was a professional racer. So my technique with him is to get him talking. That way he'll slow down a little bit. But his son is going to mass art. He wants to be an illustrator.
Cool.
And I've urged him to come join us here on Thursdays. And I think he did towards the beginning last year. And he said to me, I don't belong in that room. And I said to him, yeah, you do actually. You know.
For what reason did he not belong?
I think he was intimidated by I mean, geez, you see you and Chris and plenty of people you're drawing. And, you know, I said, listen, we have young kids in here too.
Felicity ran him off.
I think that was it. I think he saw Felicity's work and he was like, I'm out. It's enough to deal with. I don't need to be intimidated by a then 8-year-old girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was signing your work, Felicity 8 at the time.
I was gonna. I forgot about that. So, are we signing our names with our ages here?
I think tonight's the night. Yeah. No, Dale. I was just glad that I prefer the feeling overwhelmed by how great everybody is than it was 2 weeks ago. Somebody said, I'm joining tonight, but I'm putting you all on mute.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
See.
It was like, oh, thanks for telling us.
Well, maybe we're not your crowd. That's always a possibility.
They love us for our talent, but not our brains.
Yeah.
Oh, so much personality.
I get that a lot.
Yeah. Come on, Bill.
Just sit there and draw. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have a John. I'm imagining as soon as school is out, we might have a few. The panel might be stacked with some talent. Some of our instructors.
So they say.
Yeah.
I just finished yesterday at Suffolk University. I think everybody's happy. Everybody's always happy at the end of the year, but I think this year was even more so.
A little more complicated.
Yeah. I felt bad for my students. I'm definitely grading easier. And there's some sympathy grading happening. A lot of shenanigans I normally wouldn't have put up with. I did have a couple of students, actually not a couple, this one student this year who several times I could tell she was in a car. And it's like, are you in a car? And she turns her mic on and you hear all the noise. You should really kind of put this time aside for class. It is still a thing. So is anybody going to be traveling at all this summer? Are we back to that?
I'm hoping to pack up our camper and take it west. That's
No
my
kidding.
plan.
How
Yeah.
far west are we talking?
I want to end up on a beach, Dale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is that a lake beach or an ocean beach?
I'm trying to get it. I want to take it to California. That's
Good
the
for
dream.
you.
I want to have the dream is that I want to have a surfboard on it.
Do you know how to surf?
No, that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going.
Oh, come on.
Timmy, just to let you know that if you go anywhere kind of north of Middle California, you're going to need a wetsuit. Go to
I'm
Southern
going to learn as I
California,
go.
you're okay.
Bill, you saved me half a day.
Northern California, San Francisco,
That's
anything-
cold.
It's cold.
It's okay.
Yeah. Good for you. So you've never surfed before?
Not in a serious manner, no.
Could you
I've
have
been
you-
on a surfboard in the ocean, but I don't think most people would call it surfing.
Did you stand up?
I think I was floating more.
Did you rise from a lying position?
No, I
and-
didn't. No, I didn't. You know what I did? I floated. I floated with a surfboard at one time.
That's fine.
Hey, I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You're ready to go.
What body of water were you in?
Cool.
I was in Peru.
Oh, wow.
What's the surfing like in Peru?
Couldn't tell you. I floated.
He
Like I
didn't
said.
surf. How does he know?
Yeah. You know, preposterous it would be. Like, oh, there's some good waves, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to surf here in New England
That's tough.
a lot, and we surfed during the winter too. You'd wear a dry suit, and after a while, it's like this is a lot for crappy little waves. You know what I mean? Bang for the buck just wasn't there, so I bailed. But a lot of my friends still surf. I guess that's not spandex, but it's sort of spandexy.
It's a
It's a
almost
rubber
immediate-
product.
It's definitely the cousin.
Yeah.
Of spandex.
Petroleum based.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me, Dale, that you're a surfer background at all.
All right.
Yeah. I think surfer culture, I wish I could be part of it. I'm going to try and reinvent myself this year, Bill or Dale.
Cool.
You could do it. It's, you know what though, a lot of surfer culture is really kind of dangerous. Like there's a huge, if it's a good spot, the locals they're very territorial,
Yeah.
and you have to know someone to.
Wow, all I'm thinking of right now is Point Break.
Yeah. I'm going to try
There was a
and
lot to that. A lot of that was very accurate, actually. I don't know about the jumping out of the plane after each other, but
Yeah, I really bought into Keanu Reeves in that movie. That was really accurate. But
Oh,
as the police officer chasing, yeah, that was believable.
he was believable as a like breaking into the surfer culture. I'd talk about the right sort of tone of voice.
ugh.
Yeah, man.
Booty.
Yeah. So yeah, that's. I haven't run any of this by Gianna yet,
Oh,
but
she doesn't know about this yet?
no.
Oh.
She knows we're going to California, but she doesn't know that I'm going to try and Serpico my way into the local surfer
Good for
culture.
you. Good for you. Hey, just bring some Nixon masks and knock over a bank and you'll be in.
That's right.
Okay.
My husband and I, we got on like we get on like movie themes. And so we did a whole like surfing movie theme and we watched this one. Oh, what is it called? It's in the 80s and it's this guy from the Midwest that wins a surfing competition in like an in-house like wave pool. So he goes to Hawaii to go like learn how to really ride waves.
Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's 90s. 90s.
Yeah. Oh, is that early 90s?
Yeah, I grew up with Johnny Tsunami.
Oh my gosh.
That's where it all started, Cassandra.
I've been working on I've years of researching for this role that I'm about to play. I've been growing my hair out since 2018.
I think when I met you, you had short hair, didn't you?
I've always had short hair, and then I just grew it out. Yeah. It's kind of the last hurrah for my hair, Dale.
This is
Like,
it.
you know, I don't want to cut it because I don't know that it'll be able to, I don't know that it could happen again.
Well, I imagine Dale can give you some good hair tips.
Yeah.
I will. Don't cut your hair. That's my hair tip.
Oh yeah. You've got some dreamy hair. Do you think
Oh,
you
yeah.
could do that again?
What's that?
You think you could do that again with your hair?
No, I'd be one of those pathetic dudes with sorry for anybody who's mocking this look, but you know, it would be, look, it's thinning in the front, okay? I'm not gonna,
Hey, you're preaching to the choir, Dale.
yeah. So no.
Yeah.
During the first part of the pandemic, it got as long as it's gotten in
Uh-huh.
years, and we all agreed in the family that shouldn't happen at all. So
I have hair, but I identify as a bald man because I'm so because I was raised by a bald man.
oh, so you're bald adjacent.
A bald adjacent. But somebody recently was like, dude, you guys stop acting like you're not bald. Like, stop
I
it.
get it.
And I was like,
I get it.
I guess I see myself. I know I'm gonna be bald eventually. So yeah. But I'm not.
Well, I'd get to surfing before, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, Bill. Sorry if I upset you. I know.
No,
I know it's a tight knit community.
you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that side by side. Okay.
See, it's, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's thinning.
No, that's what I'm talking about right there.
So you can match up to the reference.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I'm not growing my hair long.
Thanks, Dale.
I think if I grew my hair long, it would be like Cousin It with like taped on hair. Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not Cousin It, Uncle Fester with taped on hair.
Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester. Okay.
But a really good looking Uncle Fester.
Oh, you would be a really good.
Well,
I'm glad you're feeling good about it.
false modesty aside, I mean, come on. We're talking about Uncle Fester here.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's the least I can hope for.
It was a Dale, that my hair journey was actually, I'm not even joking. I grew my hair out long and I had very low self-confidence, like looking in the mirror until I grew my hair out long.
Really?
Oh yeah, really. I don't mean to be too personal. And I was
No,
just
this
like,
is good. This is the confessional moment. I like this.
yeah, yeah. So I grew it out and now I like it. And I don't really care what it looks like.
There you go. That's what it's all about, man.
Don't care what other people think of it.
Yep. That right there, that's how you should live.
It's the dream.
Who cares? Who cares if everyone's sort of chuckling? Doesn't matter. You shouldn't let that bother you at all. You do.
Oh, Dale, that's
you.
awesome.
All right? Doesn't matter. All those comments in the chat, everything we're going to be texting each other after this.
The alternative isolation.
Yeah.
Group.
We call it Alto ISO, yeah.
Alto ISO, it's just everyone except Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like I'm in
Today in Timmy history, we heard about how comfortable he was with his hair.
Yeah, there is a bit of ego for me to imagine that there would be a chat group just exclusive to talk about me.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you guys, is there a chat group solely about me
That
on my
just
back?
so you guys can continue.
Yeah, oh my God, Timmy. Yes, there is.
Yeah, you guys continue to talk about me when I'm not around, right?
It's like Clubhouse. We
Yeah.
It's invite only.
Yeah.
How are we on time on this one?
We have a little bit left. We'll go right to the top of the hour with it.
Okay. Let me switch
Well,
back.
are you asking because you're tapping out or because you're enjoying it so much?
Oh, no, I'm actually not enjoying this one. I kind of want to go back to the other one and roll some paint over it.
I feel like I don't have enough dark colored chalk to really do this one right.
I'm doing kind of our daily experiment with this. That's how I'm approaching these.
Lee says it's called Timmy Minutia Chat.
Timmy talk.
Timmy talk. Dale, I thought we were going to lose you to yard work. This is like the primo time.
Well, there's a story about that, Timmy. The mice took up residence in my mower engine again.
Oh
So
no.
I'm kind of.
Dale, you're not going to
Yes.
believe this, but that just happened to my neighbor yesterday or 2 days ago. And I actually mowed his lawn for him.
Well, when can you be here?
Well, that's gonna be a problem. But
Yeah, I'm thinking about begging one of my neighbors. That's nice of you, John.
I thought it was pretty nice. Well, I have kind of an alternative motive. He's trying to sell his house, and
Oh, okay.
I kind of want him to sell his house.
You want him to sell his house?
I want him to sell his house.
Harsh.
That's a good neighbor right there. Good for you.
Man.
I'm gonna need like 2 days on this drawing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He has a really intense look on his face.
He's kind of Jim Morrison-y, right?
Yeah. But he looks like he's about to cry.
That
Has anyone seen this movie?
No.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to, but I've not seen it. Outside Magazine saw it. They loved it. So that's cool.
That's where I go for all my film crits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I go for the Outside Magazine reviewer.
Love Outside Magazine.
Wow. You guys are really throwing some overhand pitches.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, come on. I was just trying to be funny on that. I didn't think about it. I was probably kind of not very nice to Trevor Hawkins.
Oh, I love Outside Magazine, but you know,
I do too.
it's not a movie source.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you know what's funny? This is what's funny, guys, is the only film that I ever worked on was also reviewed by Outside Magazine.
did it get a good review?
And it got a good review. And it
Oh,
was
see.
the most exciting review I had of the film. Yeah. 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 Outside Magazine. You wouldn't know it, but they're really the Roger Ebert of outdoor themed movies.
2 crampons up.
Yeah. No, you know what? Actually, I think that their editorial board like keeps an eye on like really low budget movies. Because I have noticed that they hype up movies that you would never hear about.
Was it did it have something to do with their subject matter?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. The film that I worked on, definitely. It was Jeremy Collins's movie called Drawn. And it was totally related. It had all the crossover with all those really cool climbers and adventurers. So yeah, it made sense that it was reviewed by Outside.
Yeah.
And this movie has a lot of scenes outside, so
Okay. I guess is that like the
it's the qualifier.
right. So boys, girls, get the outside scenes together. Editorial meeting in 10.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't seen it because I don't know where I can stream it yet. I'm gonna find out if we can stream it. I'll send the link if it's streamable yet. I don't know that they have like an available link yet for where it is. If I had done the right prep, I would have had all of that ready. So
They didn't send you the press kit? Promo pack?
no press kit for me.
That's,
For anybody who does want to learn more about the movie, I just shared a link to the webpage. And I think we're ready for our next segment, which is our first audience question.
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick question. Have any of you guys ever seen a movie that you forgot that you've watched, and then you get about maybe 3/4?
Hi.
Oh my
Have
God!
Felicity on. Hey, Felicity.
Awesome.
Hi, it's me, Felicity.
Hey,
Hi, Felicity. It's John.
Thanks for trading with me, Mr. John English.
Oh, thank you. I love your drawings.
Thanks.
We all do.
You're awesome.
I have a question. Did you like drawing when you were my age?
Well, I'll answer that
What did you
first.
like to draw?
I'll answer that first, and I'm going to say, no, I didn't. I didn't draw as a child at all.
That's amazing.
Because that's what my dad did, and it looked like it was hard work. So I avoided it as much as I could. And I didn't start drawing until I was about 16. But I think the others probably have a different answer for you. So Dale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I loved to draw when I was a kid. Yeah, that was, as a matter of fact, Felicity, let me show you something. I want to show you how much better you are than me, and I do this for a job. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. So let me see, what year is this? Oh, I should have posted this yesterday. Here's
Oh,
Bobby.
you came prepared. Look at you.
So this is when I think I was about,
Well, that's 2019.
Awesome.
well, I think this was a few days ago. Yeah. Yeah. So when I was about your age, and this is what my stuff looked like. You can see I really love drawing sharks, eating other sharks and dolphins and stuff. And that's the Beatles right there. So my first celebrity portraits.
Oh, yeah, I love animals too.
Oh, you do? Well, I hope you don't make them eating each other like I do. I hope you're more civilized than I am. Yeah, we love your drawings.
Thank you.
Cassandra, have you always drawn since you were little?
Oh yeah, I would always draw the cartoons I saw on TV. That was my thing.
What was like the go-to cartoon for you?
It was a lot of Disney, I think. I remember just having like a bunch of Disney characters in my little sketchbook as a kid. And then I discovered like other artists like Monet, and I would try to paint and try to explore that way. I did a lot of animals too. I liked those books. Felicity, do you have those books of like how to draw animals or how to draw monsters? I had a bunch of those books from school.
Oh, yeah. I have a couple too.
Yeah, those were always really fun.
Yeah.
Bill, you started really young, right?
Yeah, I started when I was about Felicity's age, and it was a great way.
Bill's audio.
It was a great way. It was a great way to get attention and make friends. I liked comic books and superheroes, and I also like drawing lots of spaceships battling and shooting lasers at each other. I think that was Star Trek inspired. So,
Felicity, what do you want to be when you grow up?
What to say?
Do you want to be an artist when you grow up?
I'm not quite sure. I might be a veterinarian.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Well, Felicity, that was such a great question, and thanks for being brave and turning on your mic and chatting with us. It's so great to hear from you finally.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, give Felicity a round of applause in the crowd. This is great.
Felicity, we love your drawings.
Thanks.
Absolutely love them.
Can't wait to get my drawings, Felicity.
Yeah, they're on their way.
Okay, well, I hope you keep drawing with us. All right, and we're looking forward to seeing your work tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Felicity.
Bye.
Bye, Felicity.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That is awesome.
That was the best.
Cassandra,
That's so great.
would you roll there just like purple acrylic with ultra matte medium, or?
Alizarin crimson and cobalt blue with a touch of white.
Did you put that?
And some matte medium. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Thanks. Yours looks super cool, by the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you. Sometimes, sometimes the pencil finds its way, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Felicity was a natural on the mic. I would have been shaking.
Well, my daughter thinks she's the coolest, so.
Yeah.
Rebecca says she loves the spotlight, not me though. Yeah, I noticed Rebecca didn't say hi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rebecca.
we've got to be moving on to the next drawing, right, John?
It's time.
Rebecca and I actually went to middle school, high school, and college together.
Wow. Wow.
We're both from Northern Virginia, and we both didn't know we were going to VCU. Like we actually became closer in college than we were in high school and middle school.
I love stories like that.
Yeah, it's just really fun. And now it's wild that like we hang out and our kids play together. So it's just fun how far all that comes.
Amazing.
We were talking about parrots a couple weeks back, and I was laughing because I remember going to Rebecca's house when was it in college, Rebecca? And Karen, you had the parrot that sounded just like Rebecca's mom. So when you walk in the house, the parrot would say, "Shut the door, shut the door."
That's
And I was
really,
like, I'm so sorry, Miss Rexroad. And I was like trying to close the door, but it was the parrot the whole time.
that's really funny.
Okay, so this is our third pose for the night.
It is.
Sinbad, yes. Dale, how long do those ballpoint drawings that you do take?
Some of them take an hour, some of them take, I don't really pay attention. Yeah, I anywhere from an hour to a couple of hours. You know, basically what I generally do is our Saturday night routine is we my wife and I, and if whatever kids are here, we just sit around the table and listen to music, and she cooks and we talk, and I just kind of draw and lose sense of time, which is nice.
That sounds wonderful.
It really is. And it kind of became a regular thing during the pandemic. So it's, for us, it's one of the really nice things, that kind of traditions that happen because of it. I always feel guilty mentioning the nice things that have happened as a result of this whole thing, because a lot of people, are very unfortunate, and I get that. But there were some, some intentionally. What's that?
There were some positives too.
Yeah. I mean, this whole thing is very, very positive.
It's been a tough year. I think all those moments should be celebrated.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not to belittle anybody's difficult time, but I think that's special for your family, that's kind of a time that you had together. So I think that's wonderful.
Yep.
I think you have to find joy where you can.
Yeah, we're fortunate that we all like each other.
That's my dream. I love hanging out with my kids, and I'm really close with my parents. And I just hope that I can be close with my kids that way when they're older.
It's the best. It's the best.
Yeah. One of the best things is occasionally I'll send my son drawings, and getting his response, hearing like his feedback and stuff.
Does he like them?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, it's cool. He does, and he's very supportive. And I sent him Wonder Woman that I'm working on in progress. And he was just like, whoa, that's cool.
That's
It's
nice.
like the greatest, you know.
Yep.
How old's your son, Bill?
He's 19.
Oh.
He's dealing with his second semester of college.
Where does he go, Bill?
He goes to NC State, North Carolina State.
Oh, okay.
He's in their engineering program.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's so smart. And yeah, you know, I studied drawing and painting and design, and he's studying physics and chemistry and trigonometry.
That's awesome.
It's like, I don't know how to do those things. Yeah. So I think he's hoping to be on campus, or at least, you know, in an apartment on campus in the fall.
How far are you from that school?
What's that?
How far are you from that school? Because I know you're in North Carolina, but I don't know.
I'm in Carrboro, which is like about 30 miles from there.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, everything's pretty close. It takes about 45 minutes to get there. So
You're going to be there before you know it, Cassandra.
I can't even imagine.
oh god.
Yep. It's
Too
funny.
fast.
We have these neighbors who their grandkids suddenly showed up, and like I remember their kids were there, and now their grandkids are there, and those kids just tear it up. They're 3 boys, and they are like neighborhood mayhem, and I love it. I love it. Like they get in, they're riding their bikes, and they get in fights, and someone's crying, and then everyone's laughing, and it's like, I don't know. I love the sound of kids having fun. It's nice.
Oh yeah.
I grew up with 2 brothers, Dale. So it was
Yeah.
a 3-boy household. It's the fixings for mayhem.
Oh, dude, there were 4 of us, 4 brothers. So I get it.
Yeah, I think 4 brothers is safer because there's not
Knocking out.
the power dynamic is more team based.
Well, one hung back. You're right. One hung back, and then there were just really 2 of us who were troublemakers, and the other guys were just kind of like my older brother. He was just on his own, and
Yeah.
I have 2 older brothers.
how much older?
We're each a year and a half apart.
Oh my goodness, really?
So
Wow.
it was pretty chaotic.
I have a question about when you all grew up. Like let's say before you were like at the age of 12, right?
Uh-huh.
What's like the furthest you would adventure from home, like on like a Saturday afternoon?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
like 12
question.
miles. We'd be on our bikes. We'd go everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale, what do you think?
My friends and I would, I'd tell my mother, oh, we're going down to the park. And we would get on the train and go to Boston, which is where I grew up. You can see it across the water, but it's 15 miles. But it's, on the train, and then, the whole city thing that's a whole, like that, tack on 50 miles just for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't imagine my kids doing that.
Well, you know what's interesting about it is like, so you were alone at the age, so you're saying like at the age of 12 you would do that?
Oh yeah.
So like you were 12, often in an environment that alone that you had never seen before.
Yep.
When I was 12, that didn't really happen. Right?
What's the
For me.
furthest you'd go?
Well, I didn't grow up like in a place that had access to, like, first of all, safe road to be on a bike. Because I kind of grew up at the time, it was kind of the country. So for me to get on a bike and like go ride down any, like John knows where I grew up, like it would not have been safe for me to get on 143rd on a bike.
Were you in the city?
No, it was just like dangerous, you, John, you wouldn't let a 12-year-old get on a bike on that street, right?
No, but when I was 12, I would have done it.
Really? Man, there've just been so many accidents on it, I guess, that I would have thought. Anyways, so yeah, I guess I don't know. But I mean, we were actually talking about this the other day because we still explored a lot. My parents didn't always know where we were because we were talking about how most of I feel like I was raised by a 90s dad with a 70s approach to parenting.
Okay, yeah.
So we were talking about this because we were like, all of my friends had helicopter parents, and my dad, Tim Trabon, he was like a hot air balloon parent. He was like, we can kind of see him. We don't really have any, this is mostly wind.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Had I been in a setting where I think, I could have been near a road that would have been safe, I probably would have gone further. But
John,
John's right. I mean, most, I guess.
Well, it's just different things happened. I mean, parents had different expectations and different rules. I mean, when I was 12 years old, my parents would just say, "Okay, I'll see you tonight sometime."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you better get back in time. Like, if I wasn't home for dinner. Oof.
No cell phones.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with cell phones though, so I still am part of that group.
Thank God, huh?
I feel so good about that. I mean, I remember my mom was taking us to a soccer game, and it was like a big game. I mean, for like a fifth grader, and we were trying to get to the tournament, and we just couldn't find it. And finally, we were just like, "Okay, we're going home."
No kidding.
No soccer game.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And it was just because you were like, we're totally lost. We don't have anybody to call. We don't know where it is. The game's half over now. Let's go home.
Abort.
Yeah. There was no way to fix it,
So my kids just barely escaped the cell phone era. Cassandra, what are you going to do?
I don't even know. Like because we, when I was a kid, everything was so lax. Like, a lot of people are saying here, we had to be home by sunset, and like that was dinner time, and everything was chill, and it was okay that if my parents weren't at the house, we were allowed to be left alone. And now it's like you do that, you were judged harshly. Like it's it's just not the same that it used to be. And my husband and I are just like terrified with cell phones and social media, like having little girls grow up in that. We want to protect them from that as much as we can.
I don't blame you.
Yes.
You know what? I think a lot of people got blindsided by it and didn't even know what they were exposing people to,
That's true.
And so at least there's some like, what's coming with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's coming. No matter.
It's a tidal wave, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still coming.
It's addicting. It's so addicting. I can't control myself with it. I mean, with the using the phone and the looking at the phone.
Well, that's what the social dilemma was highlighting, just that like it was designed for adults to figure out how to control themselves, but it wasn't designed for kids to have to figure it out. And they really aren't, very good at doing that. And so there needs to be more thoughtful precautions go into social media and all of those things to protect, the more impressionable ages. As adults, like it's our responsibility to figure it out, but for little kids, you want to protect them as much as you can.
Right.
Yeah, but it seems like it's the kids who are more sort of conversant in what is okay to do and what's not okay to do. Like I used some kind of I texted somebody. I forget what the situation was, but I just texted back, okay, like just okay. And my son was like, Dad, I'm like what? He said, you sound angry when you do that. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What? Okay. No, not like that. I mean, okay. So I don't.
Tones.
I'm
Yeah,
embracing.
we've had that happen. I do a follow-up call. I'm like, everything all right? I hope I didn't upset you.
Yeah, I don't know. I am embracing being a grumpy old man as far as that's concerned. I really don't care. But it's something we're all going to have to deal with, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I miss the past. I've been trying to get back to a flip phone.
Oh yeah.
Like legitimately, I've actually really tried. It's really difficult because I want a flip phone or I just want like a dumb phone that all it can do is do maps and call and text. And there's only like a couple that exist and they're really expensive and they're not practical at all.
What I love is that there was a time not long ago at all when if you had a device that could do, what did you say, maps and what?
I want maps, text, and call.
Yeah, that would have been miraculous. Like, what? This does that? Oh my God, what is this technology? Right?
Yeah, I used to print out MapQuest. I mean, I printed out MapQuest until I was like 20.
Oh my gosh. I remember all the sides of my car doors were just full of paper sheets in case I was going to go back to that place again and I could find it and pull out for my directions.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're playing Remember When.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, remember when?
Ears are my favorite thing to draw, and this ear is refusing to come along with me here.
It's hard. It's a tough ear.
It's a tough angle. I totally dipped out on that and decided to draw her.
John, how much time do we have left in this pose?
7 minutes.
People are giving me advice on how to dumb down my phone. They don't understand an addiction. Just delete all the necessary apps. No, it's not that simple.
Oh, that's like my approach with single speeds.
Yeah.
Don't
just
chip.
Hey, only drink light beer, Timmy. just only have one light beer. It'll be fine.
That's not happening. That's funny.
I'm being honest. I can't control myself. No,
It's true though. Like, how many apps do you use?
The one thing that I decided is I had to get addicted to an app that was good for me.
Yeah.
And so I play chess like an hour a day.
Really?
On my phone. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
I'm addicted to it. I'm horrible at it. But
has it improved your life, or are you just frustrated?
I don't feel, there's like your I can't remember what it's like, your active self and your passive self. And like, yeah. I find myself like, if I find myself like accidentally staring at Instagram for 30 minutes, after that experience, you're like, why did I just do that?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Whereas like I can play chess for an hour and I feel like my brain was working, you know?
So, worst unless you were looking at John Cuneo.
Yeah. I'm not, John. I'm looking at like like car Instagram accounts.
Right. It's funny.
Yeah.
I look at lots of artwork online.
Lee says, I wonder if Instagram has become indispensable to small businesses and artists. Is there an alternative? I think this past year especially when it was really hard to network in person. I think that changed it a lot. But
Dynamics.
at the end of the day, I think it's all about the relationships and the quality of the relationships you have with people.
Well, that's the idea.
I think not all I think internet interaction can be very genuinely special. I think on Instagram and Facebook, I think it's comment wars, right?
Oh, really?
I don't know. You know what? It honestly, it depends on it. You know what? That's like, I'm going to correct myself, Dale. That's a bit of a generalization.
Yeah, my Instagram is kumbaya, man. There's
because everybody loves you, Dale. Dale, do you ever get tired of everybody loving you?
Oh. Oh, no.
Everybody loves Dale.
No, that's not true either. I mean, you know what? I am much nicer online, as you know by now, than I am in person. And I really do think that, not always, but for the most part, you get back what you put out there.
I would agree with that.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's true.
I'll verify that.
Somebody said without social media, I would not have found out about illustration isolation.
Yeah.
All right. You served me. You served me.
There you go.
I know a lot of artists who will detox from it. And I think that's healthy.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it can be hard to see, especially when you're younger. You know, we're talking about younger people using it and it being dangerous. I think it's really tough because it's hard to be like, oh, they're sharing this accomplishment, but like they're a person like me, and it's not all, it's not all gold, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see Will Smith's posts?
Oh yeah.
No, I did not.
It was something like, "I am definitely not legend," and it was a picture of him like with his shirt open and he's got a belly. And he said, "This is I'm in the worst shape of my life," and it was just kind of a getting real kind of post.
Yeah. John, are we moving on to the next one? This has got to be it.
2 minutes.
Timmy is
like in a hurry, man.
Timmy is suffering here.
So it's like, when I'm ready, man. Come on.
We got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
But
This kind of reminds me of one of those Wyeth Helga paintings.
That's exactly why I chose it.
yeah.
It's such a great angle, isn't it?
It is. I loved it. And I have not done it justice yet. But it's all set up.
But Dale, I can definitely relate to what you're saying about the be nicer online or whatever, because, and I think younger people learn this earlier, is you're curating your online persona,
I agree, Bill. You're a monster in person.
Well, see, my thing about it, on that whole.
I'm just joking, Bill. I didn't even get a laugh from you on that.
No, I thought that was. I mean,
I was like, ooh, why'd I do that?
No, I think I'm pretty nice in person, but I think that I didn't curate my online persona, the way I've seen some kids do.
Mm-hmm.
And by kids, I mean anybody under 30. So
yeah,
offended by that, but
yeah.
See, I don't think of it as maybe it is, but I don't think of it as like, I definitely don't curate or anything like that. It's just that I realized long ago that nuance and intonation is lost on a screen. So like sarcasm, it's not cute online.
It comes off well.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to just be misread. So it's just as easy to just say nice things. That's all.
Bill, my favorite Key and Peele skit is just
Oh,
two guys texting
Oh,
each other
yeah.
to
Yeah.
meet up later.
Yeah.
And it just keeps escalating. And it,
Yeah.
I think, isn't it Jordan? I think it's Jordan Peele is the one who's just like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What,
Fine.
what does he mean by that? Yeah,
So
no.
good.
Shows
It's
up with a
bad.
baseball. Shows up with a baseball bat.
That is one of the best. That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that way. It's yeah.
But even, even with friends, it's like you just can't get inflection or when somebody's laughing or
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how many times I've smiled to people with a mask on, trying to tell them like,
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my
like
God,
like
yeah.
everything's fine, or make them feel comfortable in a situation. And you're probably looking at me and just see my angry eyes. Right?
They don't see your eyes kind of scrunch up in that smiley shape,
No, I've tried to I've actually like consciously tried to smile with my eyes
Yeah.
to make somebody feel like welcome.
Safer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Drawing 3. I like that one.
All right, we need to switch now. Motorcycle guy.
Motorcycle
Oh
guy.
no.
Motorcycle guy. It's a great photo. All right. So John, even though it doesn't squeak, I'm loving my new chair.
During Studio Bridge today, Bill took a break because he saw somebody pushing a chair down the street to throw it into like a dumpster or something. So
Seriously.
he intercepted it, and that's now his new studio chair.
Nice.
Hey, this happened during life drawing.
Yes.
He got and took a break during drawing to go out and snag this chair.
So I live in a like where they're townhouses, okay? And there's a parking lot. It's such a lovely view. It's a parking lot, and there's a dumpster down there. And this woman in a white dress being followed by a cat was carrying furniture to set outside of the dumpster. And first she brought some couch looking thing out. And then she rolled out this chair, kind of a bright green office chair. And I've been sitting on a wooden chair for a while, so I'm like, I need that chair.
So you went out and you got yourself a chair.
I went downstairs and I got myself a chair.
Did you inspect it much?
Yeah, it needs to be cleaned, but
but are you, because you've spent enough time in New York, right? Like, did you do a bed bug check?
it's a nylon mesh chair. It's not that kind of chair. Now you're scaring me. Thank you.
Sure hope so, Bill.
Remember that Volkswagen commercial where like they pick up a chair and then it's like the duh duh duh. Do you guys remember?
No. What happened?
It was just this like commercial from the 90s that was like the kickoff to their big advertising campaign. It was really famous, but it was like they're hanging out in their car and they see this chair that looks awesome on the side of the road and they pick it up and they're really excited about it. And as they're driving along, they start to realize it smells and then they drop it off on another spot on the side of the road. Just wait for that.
I'll inspect the chair later tonight.
I mean, Bill, follow your heart. If you like the chair, that's fine.
Well,
now you're in his head.
So I'm so sorry, Bill.
Later.
I'm so sorry, Bill.
Thanks, Billy. I was really excited about my new chair.
Yeah.
Bill's gonna be like, I need next week off. I have to fumigate my home for bed bugs. Bill's gonna be in a hazmat suit for the next episode of Illustration Isolation.
Like it. Call him Hazmat Bill.
Catchy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I found it humorous because it started out, Bill's like, John, there's this woman pushing a chair or a couch thing down the street. And he's like making comment about this person.
He just keeps
Yeah.
this just sounds like a classroom of people listening in on a phone call you guys both had.
And so,
Well, it
and
was
so as he's describing this, I'm getting this all in my head, and so are the viewers on Studio Bridge. I'm kind of getting this whole thing in my head. Then all of a sudden, it kind of stops for a minute, and Bill says, "Hey, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go grab this chair."
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
it was funny. But I mean, what was unusual is that she was wearing like a white summer dress and being followed by a cat that was obviously her cat.
Oh, it sounds like a dream. That's
I
weird.
know. I feel like
That's
it's
strange.
It
A
really
cat
was.
cats follow, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird. It was
Yeah.
very dreamlike. And so at first it was like, okay, so that, that's strange. And now it's like, oh wait, I need that thing she's throwing away.
So
really is a Seinfeld episode.
yeah.
It really is.
So dream scenario, Bill, you're hoping that this person just didn't have enough space for the chair anymore, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Or
the
they'll-
ideal.
yeah.
That's the ideal situation.
She
Right.
changed the palette of her room, and the green was clashing.
It has nothing to do with quality or bed bugs. Yeah, somebody says, or the, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Hopefully the chair is not cursed, Bill. That's what somebody just said.
Oh my God. I hope.
Chair is cursed. I'll be back in my wooden chair next week, like
Yeah.
shivering.
That's a great that's a great one. Hopefully the chair not cursed.
I should have never got that chair, man.
Yeah.
I hope nothing horrible happened in that chair.
Bill can't ever draw again. It's
On
like,
its
yeah.
way down, it'll say it was the chair.
Oh. Well, I already screwed up and drew this guy too low to get the motorcycle in. So.
I know, this one's hard.
See, John, I think you did a good job of that ear. My ear is still funky.
Yeah, Dale, yours looks great. Like the ear looks really good from this point of view.
Yeah. Randy says looks incredible.
No, well, thank you. I found that if you draw anything in red, it boosts it by 15%. So. It's like a performance enhancer.
John, was it you that said if it's not good, make it red?
Yeah.
If it's still not good, make it big.
Is that a real thing you said, John?
I thought it was a joke somebody said once.
if it's not good, make it dark. If it's still not good, make it soft.
We can use red
Oh.
for today.
John, no, John, somebody else told me it different. They said, make it big. It was a joke. It wasn't you. It was a different one. Because yours sounds like real advice.
Yeah.
This one was like an art student thing where it's just like, just make it really red if it's not working. And then if it's still not working, make it gigantic.
Well, this guy I kind of studied with for a while used to say, if you can't paint big.
Yeah.
So I immediately started making big paintings. And it didn't help.
We're all in different cities. Are basically all cities having kind of a mural renaissance right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Richmond.
Yeah.
Providence is amazing. Boston, not so much.
Really?
Why is
What?
Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City is. What is the like when a mural goes up, because it's expensive, right? Like hypothetically, right?
I don't know.
Mural or to get one done?
Material. One of the things I always wonder is the maintenance of them, like how some of them will age.
Well, that's where a lot of it falls apart.
Oh,
Like Boston had some really great ones on Newbury Street, which is like the fancy
uh-huh.
shopping district, and they
Yeah.
just nobody took care of them, and they're gone now. But yeah, Providence has some incredible ones. Hey, John.
Yes.
Do you ever erase with? I don't use pastel, and that's what I'm doing here. Pastel pencils. Do you ever erase?
You can, yeah. I'm holding a kneaded eraser in my hand right now.
Okay.
And mostly just to get my fingerprints off the rest of the drawing.
I didn't know if it was legal.
It's art. It's all legal.
Mhm.
Is there like an art no-no that you simply will not? You won't break that seal on the thing you're not supposed to do?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like acrylic over oil.
Yeah, wouldn't do that. There's when I was doing a lot of illustration work, I would use an opaque projector sometimes, and I wouldn't do that now. It just
Use an opaque projector now.
no, it would change what I do too much.
Yeah.
Part of it is the struggle in the search.
Like that's a good quote.
I was never really one for the opaque projector.
Oh, they're very handy. They can be very helpful, but they can change the attitude. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, I mean, you can still tell when somebody can't draw that's using a projector.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I now it's the personality, and it was with a lot of my portrait stuff too. The personality of what I was doing would disappear if I would have used a projector. My dad used one a lot. Bernie Fuchs used one constantly. Two of the best drawers that ever walked the planet.
Yeah, there's so much of them in that work though.
Yeah, but they knew what they could get away with.
Yeah.
Gary Kelly uses a projector on almost every project he does, but he only projects his drawings. He'll blow up his drawings in scale.
Yeah.
And that's what they're good for.
I've used I have a computer projector that I've used to do that. And it's great if you're working big.
Yeah.
You've got a drawing that you want to capture or blow up. But I think using a grid is about the closest I've come to using any kind of device like that,
It's funny. I was talking about this with Joe Cierdello, and he considers we're for those people who aren't sure what we're talking about. It's you project the image and you trace over the image. So
But the real trick is, projecting your drawings is
that's
great.
another whole thing. Yeah.
Another world, but projecting a photograph to draw it, artists that draw well can do it and get away with it and have no issue.
Yeah.
But it can be very evident. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dale. Keep going.
No. Look up Joe Cierdello for people who don't know who he is. He's an amazing,
The kick-ass artist is what
incredible. But he considers inking over a pencil drawing tracing.
Interesting.
So he'll keep at, he'll do iterations of ink drawings until he gets it right and straight out of the pen.
Yeah.
Which is
George Pratt, the same way.
What's that?
George Pratt, the same way.
No
All those pen and inks, no drawing underneath them. Just
wow, no kidding.
That's mad skill there.
It took a long time to learn how to draw over my own pencil drawings and have it have energy.
Yeah.
And leave myself the right amount of information. Because too much and you could just kill it.
Here's a good quote from George. Dale, you'll like this. I was asking him the first time I ever saw him do a demo, and we were filming him, watching him, Brent Watkins and I watching him make this piece, and he just started in. And I said, "Do you, George? Did you just started straight in with brush and pen?" I said, "Do you ever pencil anything?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "I got over that a long time ago." He says, "I never hit a home run when I pencil anything." He goes, "I'd rather fail 4 or 5 times and have the opportunity of hitting the home run."
Wow.
And I thought, man, that's good.
It is good, but like as an illustrator, like I want to get the thing down and get working.
Yeah.
So good for him. I mean,
well, so much of it is the emotional aspect of what he's doing with his drawing.
Yeah.
I tend to
I like having a detailed sketch and then using that as my basis. I don't project. I just then directly go to the canvas because I feel like I'm reworking the sketch as I draw it again, and it's always better.
Yeah. I tend to like the drawings that I've done that are don't have any kind of preliminary under them.
Yeah, you're good at that, Bill.
Just I mean, I've made a lot of bad drawings, but and sometimes I'll do something that's got more more of a structure under it. But a lot of times I just get really lucky and I hit on it, and it's the same kind of thing. That doesn't really happen if I pencil it first.
Well, that's a huge part of what you do, though, Bill, is the attitude of the drawing, and you can't mimic that.
And so then I'll do a likeness 2 or 3 times, and even sometimes painting. If I'm painting somebody recognizable, it's harder for me to do a drawing first and then paint it than it is to just go in and paint it and kind of draw with the paint and fix it. And it just doesn't have.
Doesn't have the life.
What's that?
Doesn't have the life.
Doesn't have the life, yeah. And I think the likeness is more likely to come out better. But I think everybody has a different. Dale, when you do your pieces, are you working on a preliminary, or are you?
Oh yeah. No, I always have a sketch.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
And is that sketch pretty refined, or is it?
Oh, it's super tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my sketches are at least like this, You know,
Yeah.
I will say, like the stuff I've been posting, like the pen, the purple pen drawings. Those are really the purpose of those for me is to lighten the heck up and just start. So there's no sketch with those.
Yeah.
But that's not really. I mean, that's fun stuff. That's not really professional work there.
You draw really well. I mean, that's.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
they don't look very professional. They're
No, but you know what I mean. It's not commissioned illustration. Put it that way.
Yeah. But I mean, your facility to make stuff and push it around, and whether you're cartooning or whether you're doing something that's straighter, you've been doing that for a long time, and you're very, very good at that.
Thanks, Bill.
No, it's
Tough.
true.
Compliments are tough, man.
What's that?
I appreciate it. Thank you. Compliments. It's hard, isn't it? Just taking a compliment.
I don't know. I've gotten better. I used to have a hard time with compliments, but I'm like, you want to give me a compliment? I'm good with that.
All right. I will take it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm good with that. I can take that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just I don't know.
Well, it's funny. The as we've seen, with our social media feeds, drawing well is an extremely common thing. It's being able to make something that's really speaks to people. That's difficult, right?
Absolutely. And drawing well and making it look photographic seems to be a very common, much more common skill than I would have thought. But
yeah, I love the whole atelier thing, but I think people are making a mistake when that's the thing.
Right.
Like that's supposed, I believe, I could be wrong, but that should be, part of your toolbox.
Well,
it shouldn't be the actual thing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the difference between.
Are you saying it's more like it's a good acquired skill? I'm just more.
It's a great muscle to develop. Mm-hmm. And then what are you going to do with that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was showing my students last night in my painting class, a Degas, the dance lesson. Really incredible painting.
Yep.
But I had I wanted my students to deconstruct a painting, to redraw it, to break it down into its elements. And the things that the student got from it initially and that they were talking about were not the things that I was hoping they would get. What they got, and this is a beginner, so, and there's nothing wrong with the things the student got. They were just all surface things. How Degas painted or drew folds or whatever. But that painting is not about how well Degas paints or draws or anything like that. That painting has a story to it. And the composition serves that story, and
yeah.
And there's a whole bunch in there that really comes down to the way he composed those figures and placed the figures in the piece. And that's the harder part, like, what do you do with all that,
We were talking about composition in study hall last night, and that Degas right there, I mean, there's some serious composition going on there.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at Robert Heindel's work earlier today, and just the one thing that really struck me was how much of the figures disappeared into the background, and you were left completing it with your eye, and how much composition was, and subject matter, how your sensitivity to subject matter,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that thing of people can draw really well, but what are you trying to say? And are
Yeah,
you?
I guess the way I think of it, Cassandra, back to your comment or question, I think of like the atelier thing as they're almost like bodybuilders. It's like
Yeah.
great, fantastic muscles.
Yes.
Now what are you going to do with that? And
Exactly.
it just seems that like a lot of it is just kind of dead ending into just doing that thing, just
Yeah.
flexing that muscle and that's it. And that's fine. I mean, you want to do that. That's, that's a pretty, it's pretty amazing, a lot of that stuff. But I don't know. I think it should
Right.
go somewhere emotionally, at least,
Right. From having a son who was doing powerlifting.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Yeah, he was into that really big for a while. And we went to some of these meets, but none of those people look like bodybuilders.
No, not powerlifters. No way.
They're so strong.
Yeah.
And so there's like show and then there's function.
Show and go.
Show and go.
Yeah.
Bill, I live with a power lifter. Gianna is basically a power lifter.
Yeah.
Really?
Not even joking. She's like, I mean, power lifter, I feel like is like an elite group, and she's not quite there. But she just recently was like, Timmy, we've run out of weights. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I need more weights.
That is awesome. So what is she?
She ran out of weights on hip thrust. She's hip thrusting almost 400 pounds.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. She's probably gonna be really happy that I gave her stats out.
I can't do 400 pounds of anything.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind. Yeah.
What is she like? What does she squat?
I don't know.
It's
Probably, you know what? I think I know exactly. I think close to 200.
Wow.
Because I think hypothetically she could squat me. I think that was the conversation.
That's a riot.
Yeah.
It sounds like such a personal question.
How much
yeah.
can you bench? How much can you bench?
This is such a funny thing to say about your wife.
I know. Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
My son's really into lifting too. Not like Bill, not powerlifting.
Yeah, powerlifting's that's another level. She's not there yet.
Yeah. I think Gabriel's not doing that now, but he was for a few years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
John, just curious, what time are we at? I know I've been asking a lot.
Oh, we need to go on. We need to do our
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Timmy's chewing his hand off.
Well, we got into that Gianna powerlifting thing and all that,
It's scary, man. That's why I have the camper, Dale. So I can escape.
Cassandra, that's great.
Oh, thank you.
Is that just a Prismacolor you're using?
Yeah.
Nice. That's not indigo blue, is it?
Indeed it is.
Oh, that Tom Fluharty owns that. You're gonna have to pay him royalties. Do you know Tom's work? Oh my God, he is phenomenal.
What's the name?
Good.
Thomas Fluharty.
Fluharty.
So everybody, I just want to remind everybody in the crowd, I know John, I know everybody's still drawing, but this is the time you want to post your work. So please post your work and we're going to check it all out. So we're going to give you a full minute here. Post your work. I'm going to share the tags, but it's just hashtag illustration isolation.
So Tom Fluharty, what's his work like?
It's well, it's a lot of caricature, but that doesn't do it justice. I think he's just one of the most amazing drawers that exists.
Wow.
Do you agree, John?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I think that's I got more excited about him giving me a like and making a comment on one of my pieces recently.
Oh, no kidding.
I was just like, oh my God, I love this guy.
He's such a good guy too.
How do you spell his name?
FLUHARTY.
Okay, I'm gonna see this.
You've seen it before, I promise you.
I bet I have.
Just like a master. And I love that all of that skill goes into like caricatures and kind of wacky takes on things.
I like he often posts his photos,
Yeah.
and you get to see where he went with it and what he did. Mind blowing stuff.
I've got an original. Yeah, I'll show you guys if you can see it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he, I don't know if you can tell, but he scratches away with an X-Acto knife a lot of the white highlights.
That's gorgeous.
Dude can draw. It's
No kidding.
yeah. But he has a whole. I think he's got a whole book of the indigo blue drawings.
Yeah, so Cassandra, you can't use indigo blue anymore.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to.
Dang it.
You gotta send a check.
I'm trying to make my mark with the purple big pen, so you got to stay away from that too,
Yeah.
because I think that's really gonna put me over the top.
And now you're taking the red charcoal pencil. Like, I mean, what?
Yeah, yep. I'm claiming it. So there's other colors out there. Go for it.
Okay, John, I know you want to keep drawing, but I think it's time to go.
Okay.
Dale, Gianna overheard me, and she said,
Uh-oh.
why are you talking about
Uh-oh.
my weight routine? And I was
Explain
like, it just came up, and then she said, also, it's 4:55.
Yeah.
Boom. Amazing.
That's incredible. Really? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
455 pounds. No, wow.
She rocks. Well done.
You gotta keep going to the boxing gym.
I know.
Are we there?
We are there.
All right. Start here. Good one to start with. Nice. Hold on, I gotta move a nasty.
Oh, that's nice.
I always love it when they manage to put two together or all of them together. I'm always impressed.
That's very fun. Hey, you know what? I am gonna. Give me 1 second here. I can't stand looking at my side of my face.
That's beautiful.
Very nice. Very good.
Good job.
Again, a bunch of Cassandra, you know your job. And there it is, right there, the arrow.
Little arrow.
Wow.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing. It says it's your first time sharing your work.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Good job.
Good job. Got to put your foot in the water.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Ooh, that's
Can you
nice.
do-
That's really cool.
Look at Rob Nemeth's work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He does a lot of motorcycle stuff, and it's just beautiful. A lot of mechanical things.
Yeah, that drawing had a dirt bike look to it. I liked that.
These are fun. Wonder if they cut them all out and put them on the same page.
That's great.
Oh, well, thanks for drawing along with us. She said she found her new weekly thing with us.
Oh,
All right.
sweet.
Cool.
Good deal.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Good job. That's great.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's very nice, Bill.
Oh,
Wait a
thank you.
post already.
Good one, Bill.
Thank you.
You didn't get the bottom of the motorcycle in.
I did, and I screwed up.
I like that you managed to get the background.
I just said that because you said it. You called
Oh,
yourself.
I know.
Very good. Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that.
Nice, Aaron. Oh, that's
that's
fun.
cool.
Mhm.
Very
I
fun.
think I handled the tires.
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
It's such an iconic image, you know, the Lone Rider.
That's
on a
really
motorcycle.
nice.
That's
Really nice.
beautiful.
I like the touch of yellow you used and just the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Does anybody remember the television show? I know you don't because you're not old enough. Then Came Bronson with Michael Parks.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it was my favorite show when I was in like probably middle school. Remember when?
I'll
This is great.
look that up on the Wayback Machine.
Michael Parks.
Cool.
Randy says Bronson was the best.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that's fun.
That's cool.
That's
Very good.
beautiful.
Wow.
That's cool too.
Motorcycle dude.
Yeah. I like the silhouette.
Nice drawing.
59 to 70.
Really nice.
Yep, it was just on a couple seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice drawing.
Well, I like how you handled the neck too, because it just had a very long neck. That's nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Like the color in that.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It was really fun going through the Dropbox of all the photo reference on this because it's a lake here in Kansas City, one that I've been to quite a bit. And they definitely captured that lake. Very nice. Ooh,
Ooh, good one. Ah, somebody else did a good job with red.
nice.
Oh, cool.
There you go. There's Timmy. Kind of a Thor.
I'll take it.
You gotta
I
pick
prefer a kind of a Chris Hemsworth type, but
Okay. Good.
Good job.
That's fun. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
morning there, waking up with us. Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
really cool. Very nice ball.
Love all the texture.
Yeah. Oh,
Very good.
nice drawing.
Oh, arrow. Come on, Cassandra.
Sorry, I'm sleepy today.
There's an arrow, Cassandra.
Bill, can you just speak for me
Yeah.
tonight?
Sure.
That's
Very
nice.
nice, Gary. Wow.
Nice, Gary.
Yeah, really nice, Gary.
Wow.
You
That's great.
need to see the name on that. I knew that was his drawing. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Little arrow.
Ooh, cool.
Man,
Oh, that's real.
that's cool on the same page like that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, there's an arrow.
I did say that one.
So nice.
Boy, that's great.
Yeah. Wow,
Good
that's-
job.
This is still my favorite part of the night, you know, looking at the drawings. I love doing the drawing.
Oh, that's really nice.
Boy, nailed the color, huh?
Mm-hmm. Got on.
That's cool.
Oh, nice crayons.
I like
Look
these
at this.
crayons.
Showing off the crayons.
It's fun.
Wow, that's pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's good drawing.
Well, it's a really nice
Very fun.
I like your color choices.
Oof.
That's cool.
Pretty expressive.
Mm-hmm.
That looks almost like a woodcut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
That is killer.
That's awesome.
Whoa.
Ralph
Really
Steadman.
I was just laughing at it. We all had the same reaction.
That's nice too.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Good. And green.
Nice one.
Look at that.
You see
Featuring the ear trademark.
What was that?
In the caption it says featuring the ear trademarked.
Yeah, that ear is tough. I don't know why.
It's
shape.
just so
Oh, that's
dumb.
cool too.
Very good.
When I get frustrated though, it's like it's just a shape. Do the
Yeah.
shape.
I'm kind of going back and looking at the ear. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, it's got some good character to it.
That's really well done.
Oh wow.
It's like it's like
Blue or that bluish
charcoal
blue on the
pastel with watercolor. That's fun.
Great color. That's fun.
Fun.
Nice.
That's such a nice pose that it's hard to make a bad
You got a nice
drawing
nice
of that.
line in
Yeah.
there. Very good.
good silhouette.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's cool.
Nice, Marcy.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow.
Really good.
Nickelodeon. Nice.
That's fun.
Oh,
Nice.
I knew that was Tom's instantly.
Yeah.
Unmistakably
Yeah.
Tom Shannon.
Yeah. Nice, Tom. Wow.
Really fun to look at.
Oh, that's very
Wow.
Oh, that was good.
Beautiful. Another good one, Marcy.
Nice.
It's almost sculptural.
Yeah.
Good job, Randy.
Randy killing it.
Beautiful.
Good job.
oh, cool.
You almost had to put the background in to really make that one work. I like this one too. It changes from a light and the line down the face, dark on the top and light on the bottom in the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's simplifying it,
Yeah.
but very nice.
Mhm.
He had no problems with the ear, Dale.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. That's nice.
Killer.
Yeah,
Killer.
that's beautiful.
Really
They're
nice.
great ones. Oh, good
Oh, I
luck.
like how you handled the hair. That's cool.
Very fun.
Love it. Look at the splatter. This is
Feels somewhat murderous.
Yeah, this is
Great
the
touch.
Latawana, the horror film.
Yeah.
yeah.
What was the camp name in Halloween?
Yeah, Camp Sleepaway.
Yeah, Camp Sleepaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said red was the major color of the evening.
Yeah.
There's also a request for a refresh.
Nice
We'll do
stuff.
one refresh.
I don't know. Nice, Tom. Pressing my tracker pad. I'm really tired.
I was gonna say, John, you're gonna make some enemies tonight.
Ooh, beautiful.
A day devoted to drawing.
It's very delicate.
There you go. Ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
It is.
Nice, Aiden. Nice. We got the tilt of the head. Looks good.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Good job. That's great.
That's cool.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
That line and the softness of the hair, we're really working there.
Mhm.
Very good. Nice.
I like it.
Oh, that's good.
That's good
That's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice, Aaron.
Little arrow.
Very good. Nice.
Good job.
That's really
Nice.
that's fun.
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
love
cool.
that.
Sweet.
That's crazy. Very good.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really good, Aaron.
Yeah.
All right, Crow.
Crow. Auntie Crow. That's what she's like. I like that.
Really like
Nice.
that.
Auntie Crow.
Crow, I owe you an answer. You sent me an email. I'll send it. I'll send you one back tonight or tomorrow morning. Very good. So,
Somebody said third SketchUp.
Wow,
It made us sound kind of alarmist in that
Good job. That's
caption.
Felicity's right there.
look at that.
wow.
Good job,
That's
Felicity.
funny. That caption cracked me up.
What did it say?
Oh, don't even worry about
Talking
it.
about
Don't even worry about it. It's in the past.
Okay, that's nice.
little arrow.
Good one.
Very nice.
All right.
Oh, that's nice too.
That's cool. You got her expression really well.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's very cool.
It's awesome.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mhm. Some of these sides ones really pull off like a Gibson look.
Yeah.
Oh, the color here, huh?
Oh,
I
that's
like
cool.
that.
Good job.
Nice ball.
Very good, Paul.
Good job, Rebecca.
On Thursday we draw. I like that.
Oh,
Nice.
that's beautiful.
Really nice.
Mm.
Joy.
What do you think about that ear, Dale?
Love that tip of red at the top. Good job.
Good ear.
What? I can't. You cut out there. I can't hear you.
Well, we couldn't hear your response because there wasn't one. Very good.
Don't you have some lawns to mow in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm now the lawn guy.
I think he's just missing Ray.
I am
I'm
missing.
gonna practice my ears all week. I'm going to come in here. I am going to be the ear king.
Oh man.
Great.
That's fun.
Oh, nice.
Somebody wrote Ear King.
Can you hear me now?
All I'm doing next week is ears.
That's right.
Okay, is it refresh time?
Yeah, it's
It's
refreshing.
refresh. We're gonna do one refresh, but
Oh,
we're
wait.
not always. I just want to be clear, everybody. This is the last refresh we're doing. Next time, when I say post,
Oh,
Ooh.
look at that.
oh wow,
Oh,
that's
nice.
great.
Oh, that is.
That is beautiful.
I really like her subtlety of color. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Addie.
Those two. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that's good.
Wow.
That is fun.
That's
Really
fantastic.
cool.
Nice drawing. Nice, Stunner.
Oof. Cool.
Good one.
There, like that one.
Really nice silhouette there.
Great quality.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Very
Nice.
good.
Nice. Wow, I'm so glad so many people posted. A lot of new people.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
A lot of good ones.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elise Hoyt wrote Biker Gang Jackets, Ear King.
Well, so somebody above it was saying on Thursday we straws would make great T-shirts, and then somebody was suggesting biker jackets, which makes us.
Oh,
I
I
just
got
like.
you.
I just want to get
Wow.
Dale. I just want to get Dale a leather biker jacket that says "Ear King" on it.
Just embroider a big ear on it.
It might be my first tattoo.
I was just thinking about that giant ear on the
Yeah.
Lincoln drawing somebody did today.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't that Peter Cassell?
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's
Oh,
nice.
it's beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Art after class. Cool. School's out.
Right.
Cool. I love the orange on that photo on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Man, we haven't even refreshed yet.
Oh man, you gotta start clicking faster. I don't know how.
It's like,
I respect everybody, but like,
yeah, we got to move a little.
I gotta go.
That was good.
That's
This
cool.
is great.
That's nice. Very nice. That's great.
Cool.
Man.
So
Oh, that's nice.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I'm actually gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna see how much runway we have ahead of ourselves.
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy everybody post.
Yeah, me too.
It's awesome. Yeah.
But I did not time my amount of time. I
Yeah,
didn't
your rate,
plan for this.
your clicks per minute are way off.
Yeah, I know.
No, we gotta be fair and look at everything.
Yeah.
But we're gonna look at everything.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Oh,
one.
nice.
Nailed the color.
Oh, killer.
I even like the lights in the background that they got the time in to put in.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Gary wrote that it looks like we he spelled Latawana wrong because it was spelled wrong on the photograph page.
Oh, I can't do everything, Gary.
It's a great watercolor there, by the way.
As the only guy who's not drawing tonight, maybe.
I got the hashtag right, so
That's great. Timmy's day at work.
I was trying to be helpful, man. I wasn't coming down on you.
Gary, back off.
Bill, you were laughing before. I texted Timmy
Yeah.
the name of it, and I spelled lot of water wrong.
And then I responded back with the wrong spelling.
And then he sent it back with it spelled wrong.
Yeah. So
We had for years, my wife and I had been going out to that lake, and she thought the name of it was lot of water.
not wrong.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool. Nice one, Randy.
Wow, nice.
Gary says he fixed it on his post now.
Good.
Cool.
And then somebody says, more red.
Good crow.
Good crowd.
Gary, I'll give you the login info for our website. That way you can manage it for me.
I'm laughing because Crow signed her Crow 76.
Oh, that's great. Crow 76.
That's fun.
That's great.
Oh, cool.
Good, Heather.
Nice.
That's
I
fun.
like that.
Uh-huh.
That's great.
See, that's what I should have done with the ear. Get it out of there. These are nice.
My God.
So, like, is today's themes going to be way back when, red and ears?
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That's fun.
What the person captioned was during these troubling times.
Yes.
That's really nice, Andy. Nice.
Oh, I really like how you handled the nose, like
Yeah.
the whole profile. That was really lovely.
Job.
Oh, that's cool.
Good one.
Oh, that's-
You know, our 10-minute segment is now 22 minutes long,
Oh my god.
or maybe 23.
That's
Oh,
exciting.
No,
Oh
it's-
my
it's-
gosh.
We're just going to have to plan for it.
We'll just have to make more time for it.
Yeah.
oh, nice one.
It's the best problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It's
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
we're doing it.
The comments are hilarious. Someone's saying, believe in the power of the ear. And even for an art school mascot, it's like the raddest thing.
That would be great. I would love it if there was an art school that had like a hand mascot and an ear mascot.
Rather appropriate. This is a beautiful
Yeah.
drawing, by the way.
Oh, we
That
have
is fantastic.
breaking
Wow.
news here. Gary has let us know that he drew with George's class last week, and he drew over a pencil sketch. So
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
That makes me feel better.
back to what you were doing. That's the breaking news.
He drew with George Pratt's class.
Yeah.
Somebody
Wow.
said next week, ears should be our theme.
Oh yeah, ears I have known. We'll draw ears, and then we have
Ears
to,
I have known.
yeah,
And you
we
have to guess
yeah.
who it belongs to.
Right.
Yeah.
The name of the episode will be "Listen."
Listen.
Listen.
That feels like a dad title.
It's totally a dad title.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
When my mom used to tell me that
Oh wow. I love that.
her mother used to yell at her kids in Spanish,
But
"¿Por
that's
qué no me escuchas?" Which is, why don't you listen?
Oh wow.
Well, my
These are
son
great.
has, my son's best friend has a game he plays.
oh, that's cool.
I love that one.
Oh yeah.
Jenna.
We
Good
could
one.
just title it, put an ear
Nice.
on it.
put an ear on it.
That's
We could do famous ears and then only reveal whose ear it was at the end of the night.
Mm.
There we go. It's ears. Ears of Hollywood.
Do you remember not to this is I don't it's not saying this to be political, but it was one of my favorite Letterman bits of all time. Trump or monkey, and he'd have a really he'd have a really close up, and you would have to guess which it was. He was doing this 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Oh my God.
It was hysterical.
All right, John. You got okay.
My dog's.
You upset your dog.
We
This
did.
is great. Oh my
For
gosh.
filming it this week?
I love that one. Whoa.
Oh, that's
Cool.
really nice.
Wow, nice one.
All right, John, that's your last one.
Is it?
Yep. I did some recon.
Okay.
Let's do one refresh.
Okay, I got an issue. So my daughter's at my door. I'm gonna. Timmy, can you take control here?
What? Okay, 1 second.
Can you do that?
I'd rather not, but once.
Okay, give me. Well, crap. Give me. Let me stop sharing and refresh.
Well, I feel like we started slow, but content-wise, we cranked it up with the red and the ears and the
Controversial indigo blue.
Yep. We fantastic name. Name of the night.
Yes. And a good drawing.
Yeah. That's cool. We saw that, but that is cool.
We saw that one too, because I always like that he puts them all together.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm already sharing. Oh crap. There we go.
There's deja vu.
Okay, I seriously have my daughter is pounding on my door. I need 30 seconds to do this. I just have.
Okay, John. What do you? Yeah.
Yeah, go.
That's okay.
Yeah, man. Just go. I was.
But so
That was
so
a seamless transition there, Timmy.
That was so funny. He thought that he was sharing, but it was me. That's what confused him.
That's even better.
But you're saying that this stuff's already been seen, right? Isn't that what you just?
It seemed like those are ones we'd already seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one of Randy's on the motorcycle.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
we're
think
just
some of
gonna.
them I haven't seen.
Yeah. Nice.
That's
We
killer.
haven't seen that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's exactly what happened to me. I really thought I was.
I was aware. Yeah, it was like the most art dad moment of illustration isolation ever.
You should have said you were going to do it. I didn't think you were going to.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
Devin,
Yeah.
awesome.
Wow, that's a print.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Very fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Really cool.
Wow. Cool. I love that one.
Wow.
Shapes.
Neat.
Wow.
These are great.
Oh, that's
That
cool.
one's put together really well.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It is a good movie.
Yeah.
Poster design. Yamaha.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is new. This is great. Oh, Tyler, cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's very cool too. Oh yeah.
Total newbie drawing. Well,
Yay.
that's great. Awesome.
Awesome.
Nice.
Hey guys, I've got a situation I've got to roll.
All right,
Cheers.
Dale.
See you later, Dale.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, nice one.
I think we started with that one.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it for tonight.
Hey, what a
Okay.
great night.
I'm just gonna give everybody a warning. No more refreshes. So when I say post, it means post. And if you get missed, sorry. But we're never doing that again. Usually the end of the night goes much smoother.
Well,
So,
we also,
but we had so many more submissions, which was awesome. So thank
Yep.
you all.
I thought it was
I
really
really
good.
appreciate it.
Thanks
And
for posting, everybody.
I hope everybody keeps posting. So
Cassandra, Bill, Dale, who's just walked out of the room, and Timmy, thanks so much. It was a great
Yeah.
night.
It's always
everybody,